Heroin overdose last night.
Heroin has increased its stronghold on the tri-state.
5 total overdoses in that 5-minute period in the area.
The numbers are almost unimaginable.
Called 100 times in the last 2 years.
This man had to be Narcan back to life, as did 30 people.
A horrible epidemic is spiraling out of control.
If he goes out on the street traffic, he's going to die.
It's a battle many on the front lines feel we're losing.
Most of the people that I used with are dead.
But giving up is not an option.
We have to take this emergency and get on top of it.
Ordinary people fighting an extraordinary problem.
There's always hope. For every door that closes, there's many more that will open for you. Don't give up.
Good evening, everybody. It's been a tough, exhausting, life-threatening couple of days for everyone. Police, firefighters, and especially those hooked on heroin.
32 more people overdosed today, and that brings the 3-day total to more than 75. And that's just in the city of Cincinnati. One firehouse alone brought 14 people back to life. But tonight, Narcan did not work on at least one person. Tests are underway to figure out what has caused this spike in overdoses.
A police chief told me today it may very well be a bad batch of heroin. We have team coverage tonight. Anjanette Levy is with a group taking unique steps to fight the crisis. We begin, though, with Angela Ingram in Lower Price Hill, where medics have been going nonstop. Angela.
Well, Rob, they just got back from yet another run here in Lower Price Hill. And as you know, yesterday we had numerous reports of people rolling into intersections while overdosing, other people overdosing with their kids in the car. Today was not much better in the city of Cincinnati. And many of the medics here have been running around all throughout the city trying to make sure they're able to save some lives with Narcan, but it has people in the neighborhoods worried. Police and the heroin task force were on Reading Road in the parking lot of a fast food restaurant. A man died from a heroin-related overdose. It was a continuation of dozens of ODs that have been happening citywide for the past few days.
I've never heard of that many cases in one night.
Kelly Prather lives in Price Hill, and she has seen people using heroin right in front of her home.
Yes, it has literally hit my front doorstep. They're users. There's constantly solicitation going on right here on Glenway Avenue. And unfortunately, you'll see pregnant moms who are out here soliciting to get money to purchase the drug.
Today in Lower Price Hill, medics were busy. They revived a man who overdosed behind an abandoned building on State. He refused to go to the hospital afterwards. They were also busy on Stores and Neve, a woman who's lived in Price Hill all of her life, says she's constantly calling police on dealers. She asked us not to show her face.
I actually live next door to a house that sells heroin. I actually witnessed someone that was purchasing heroin, and her daughter actually ran out into the street and almost got struck by a car.
Police put out a warning about the spike in overdoses, and people who live here want to see more help for addicts.
And it's just sad because there's other ways to deal with your problems, and heroin, that's just a one-way death sentence, actually.
And of course, people want to see the dealers locked up as well and punished. Now, there are some reports out there that there was someone yesterday or some people yesterday possibly passing out samples of heroin on the west side. Of course, police are investigating that. They are trying to find the source of whatever is causing this spike in overdoses. Reporting live tonight from Lower Price Hill, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
And you probably know, as I do, that it only takes once, and then you spend the rest of your life chasing that high that you can never get again.
It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. And of course, we're not judging anyone. Everyone has their own reason for becoming addicted if they are addicted to it. But at this point, police really want to find out why this is going on so that they can put a stop to it. I can tell you personally, every time we parked our vehicle to start working on our story, Rob, we had to leave again because they were going out on yet another run. It's something that we have rarely seen, if we've ever seen it at all in this area.
Agreed. Angela Ingram, thanks very much.
And the question all of us have is,